The dust rolled across the dry plains of Wyoming, catching on the fences of the McAllister Ranch. It was a spread so why a man could ride 2 days and still not find the far fence line. And at the heart of it all was its master, Grant McAllister, the wealthy rancher whose word carried farther than the whistle of a train. Grant wasn't known for softness. His cattle herds numbered in the thousands. His barns gleamed with polished wood and iron hinges, and every man working under him had learned the price of failure. Yet there was one creature Grant had never managed to conquer, one shadow on his flawless empire. The wild stallion they called Hellfire. Jet black from nose to tail, the stallion had lightning in his eyes and fury in his hooves. 30 of the toughest cowboys in 3 counties had tried to break him. 30 had failed. Some limped off the corral with shattered pride. Others didn't walk at all for weeks. And now, the stallion stood untamed, mocking every man who dared to climb his back. Grant had turned the stallion into a challenge. Word spread. Any man who could tame Hellfire would earn a year's wages in gold and the right to call himself the finest horseman in the West. Cowboys came riding from Texas, Montana, even New Mexico, dusty, hungry, and eager to prove their grit. Each one left defeated. So when the train pulled into Cheyenne and a slim woman in a travel-worn blue dress stepped off, no one paid her much mind at first. Her bonnet shaded a face too pale from city living, and her hands were small, carrying nothing but a Bible and a carpet bag. She looked like the kind of woman the frontier swallowed whole. Her name was Clara Whitfield, and she had answered an ad. The paper Grant McAllister had sent east didn't promise love. It promised survival. A man of wealth and position seeks a bride to keep house, tend kin, and hold steady under frontier hardships. Must be God-fearing, steady-nerved, and willing to learn. Clara had nothing left in Philadelphia but debts and the ashes of her father's shop. She needed a new life, and the frontier was the only place offering one. When Grant met her at the station, his eyes were sharp beneath the brim of his hat. He looked her over as he might a prize bull at auction, not unkind, but measuring. "You're smaller than I figured," he said finally. Clara lifted her chin. "I may be small, sir, but I don't break easy." That answer earned her the barest flicker of a smile. By the second day on the ranch, Clara saw Hellfire for the first time. The stallion threw himself against the corral rails like a cannonball wrapped in muscle, teeth flashing, eyes white with rage. The cowboys stood back, shaking their heads. None wanted another go. And then Grant, in front of them all, turned to Clara. "You want a place here? You want respect?" His voice cut like a whip. "Then I dare you, Miss Whitfield. You tame him." The men laughed. A mail-order bride, with her soft skirts and city shoes, breaking the devil horse that had beaten 30 cowboys? It was madness. But Clara did not laugh. She stepped forward, one gloved hand tightening on her Bible, the other reaching slowly toward the rails. For a long moment, Hellfire stilled, ears flicking forward, nostrils flaring. Something passed between woman and beast. Something none of the cowboys could name. Clara's voice was steady, soft as a hymn. "You're not Hellfire. You're hurting, and I know what it is to hurt." The stallion's muscles quivered, and the men fell silent. Grant's jaw tightened. He had expected fear, maybe tears. Not this calm, this strange courage. The dare was no longer a jest. It had become a test, one that would change all their lives.